Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Sweet and sour pork Filipino style, a recipe born from cultural fusion. In the Philippines, you'd be hard-pressed to find a Chinese restaurant that doesn't serve sweet and sour pork. It's a staple dish that has become an integral part of Filipino cuisine. But what makes the Filipino version of sweet and sour pork so unique? For one, it's the perfect blend of Chinese and Filipino flavors, with the tangy sweetness of the sauce balanced by the savory flavor of the pork. This beloved dish has been a mainstay of Filipino celebrations and everyday meals for decades. Its popularity can be attributed to the combination of crunchy, tender pork pieces coated in a sweet and sour sauce that's both tangy and savory. Whether you're a foodie or just a fan of good food, sweet and sour pork is sure to satisfy your cravings. A brief history of sweet and sour pork in the Philippines. The sweet and sour pork we know and love today is a result of the cultural fusion that occurred when Chinese immigrants arrived in the Philippines. This beloved dish has a rich history that spans centuries, with its evolution influenced by the blending of Chinese and Filipino flavors. Chinese influence on Filipino cuisine. The arrival of Chinese immigrants in the Philippines dates back to the 10th century, with many settling in the country and bringing with them their culinary traditions. One of these traditions was the sweet and sour sauce, which was originally used as a condiment in Chinese cuisine. The sauce was made from a mixture of sugar, vinegar, and salt, and was used to add flavor to various dishes. The Chinese immigrants introduced this sauce to the Philippines, where it was adapted and modified to suit local tastes. The Chinese influence on Filipino cuisine can be seen in many dishes, including sweet and sour pork. The dish was originally called gulu-ru in Chinese, which literally means sweet and sour meat. The Chinese version of the dish was made with pork or fish, which was coated in a sweet and sour sauce and then deep-fried. The Filipinos adopted this dish and modified it to suit their own tastes, using pork as the main ingredient and adding their own twist to the sweet and sour sauce. Evolution of the dish in the Philippines. Over time, the Filipinos adapted the sweet and sour pork dish to their own taste preferences. They modified the sweet and sour sauce by adding ingredients such as ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, and calamansi, Philippine lime. They also changed the cooking method, using a combination of deep frying and stir-frying to achieve the perfect balance of crunch and tenderness. The Filipinos also added their own ingredients to the dish, such as onions, bell peppers, and tomatoes. These ingredients added flavor, texture, and color to the dish, making it more appealing to the local palate. The result was a sweet and sour pork dish that was uniquely Filipino, with a flavor profile that was both familiar and exciting. Today, sweet and sour pork is a staple dish in Filipino cuisine and is often served at celebrations and everyday meals. Its popularity can be attributed to the combination of crunchy, tender pork pieces coated in a sweet and sour sauce that's both tangy and savory. Whether you're a foodie or just a fan of good food, sweet and sour pork is sure to satisfy your cravings. Ingredients and preparation. When it comes to cooking sweet and sour pork, Filipino style, the ingredients and preparation are just as important as the cooking technique. In this section, we'll break down the ingredients and preparation methods for the pork, sweet and sour sauce, and vegetables. Meat and marinade. To make the perfect sweet and sour pork, you'll need the following ingredients for the pork and marinade: 1 pound pork shoulder or pork belly, cut into bite-sized pieces. ½ cup vinegar. 1/4 cup soy sauce. 2 tablespoons cornstarch. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 tablespoon grated ginger. Salt and pepper to taste. To prepare the marinade, combine the vinegar, soy sauce, cornstarch, and vegetable oil in a bowl. Add the garlic and ginger, and mix well. Add the pork pieces to the marinade and mix until they're evenly coated. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes or overnight. Sweet and sour sauce. The sweet and sour sauce is what makes this dish truly special. Here are the ingredients you'll need: 1 cup ketchup, ½ cup vinegar, 1/4 cup sugar, 2 tablespoons Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons calamansi, Philippine lime juice, 1 tablespoon cornstarch, 2 tablespoons water, salt and pepper to taste. To make the sweet and sour sauce, combine the ketchup, vinegar, sugar, Worcestershire sauce, and calamansi juice in a saucepan. Whisk until the sugar is dissolved. In a small bowl, mix the cornstarch and water until smooth. Add the cornstarch mixture to the saucepan and whisk until the sauce is smooth. Bring the sauce to a boil over medium heat, then reduce the heat to low and simmer for 5 minutes. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll finish cooking and serve up this delightful sweet and sour pork. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.